Hi, my name is Yuval. I'm a product manager in the food and beverage industry, and I give Miro 5 out of 5 stars. We were using mostly Slack, and specifically, Slack has whiteboarding capabilities, but they're very basic, and they just, didn't suit our needs for sharing, with a large amount of team members, especially around brainstorming and design stuff. We chose Miro because it had a good feature set. It actually had different name before it was called Miro. I can't recall the name right now, and we're actually a little bit surprised when they chose to name it Miro, which is just the previous name right now I don't remember it, but anyway, the feature set was they had a good free try package. Basically, we started with, I think we were probably like, a couple of product managers and one designer that we came upon it, and we started using it, just internally, at least in the beginning. And we checked it out and used, all the basic and free feature set. If I recall, they still, or they, at least they had at the time, a free tier that was pretty good. Of course, the main limitations were around the number of users that you could onboard, and the various rights that you can give them. And we used it for, I think, maybe something like a month or two, and we saw that it met what we needed at the time, and we really liked the usability of it. And so we suggested it within our team to our VP product, and then we paid initially, I think, for something like maybe 5 licenses, and pretty quickly it grew to a larger team, 10, and then I think over time we had maybe like 20 or 30 users, something like that. Well, we didn't really need, I don't recall us needing any help from them. It was really, it was a startup tech company, so most of the people there are pretty tech savvy anyway. So you just sign up like you sign up with various other SaaS products, things like Trello or whatever, or Slack, and you just start using the free package. I don't recall the exact details of their onboarding, new user onboarding procedure, but it was pretty straightforward to understand how to use it. And right, I don't recall us, at least initially, needing any assistance at all. I think the only time we really got in contact with someone there was when we maybe wanted to demo it to upper management, and just to get the final stamp of approval for it. So maybe we had some demo or something, and then of course also when we got down to the pricing and everything. But onboarding was very straightforward. It is really focused, on the concept of being able to share around visual design aspects, and things like wireframing and thought processes, and thought maps, and brain maps and stuff like that. If I, as far as I recall, and again, I haven't been using it in the last few months, but as far as I recall, it has very good integration with a lot of other SaaS products like Slack and Jira and stuff like that that you could connect with. It's very easy to export and import things into and out of Miro. Again, the onboarding is very easy, even to, I think, from my perspective, even to people who are less tech savvy. It's pretty easy to understand, and on the other hand, you can grow in terms of the things that you can do with it. And we noticed that, like, for example, people from marketing use it for totally different things that are not around design or flows of software and things like that. So it's really very open-ended in what you can do with it. So the fact that it has good integrations is important, because you don't want to be in a silo, but it does what it does, I think, very well, as opposed to very basic and simple whiteboarding that you have in Microsoft Teams or in Slack. Down the line, you could imagine one of the other, whether it's Salesforce or Microsoft or whoever, maybe will buy Miro and integrate it. But at this point in time, I think they're a very good choice for whiteboarding and design brainstorming and things like that.